Hey everyone, welcome to the preview for the Kansas City Chiefs at the New England Patriots.
Sunday night football.
Yeah, it's prime
again.
time. It's probably the hardest game of the year for the Patriots. At least it should be. Start with the injury list. Questionable for the Patriots. They don't have anybody listed out. They have Malcolm Brown listed his knee. I always find it funny. Questionable is supposed to be like 50-50, but like 90% of the time they play.
Yeah, they almost always do.
That's really funny. But whatever. Malcolm Brown's got that knee. He got rolled into that, I think, last week. Josh Gordon's still got the hamstring, but I can't imagine him not playing. Geno Grissom has an ankle. It's just really a special teamer. Gronkowski's still dealing with that ankle, but I can't imagine him not playing.
Yeah.
Chris Hogan, he did something to his thigh in practice, but it's minor from all reports.
And what I read, it was just he's listed because he had some treatment or something.
He had a treatment on it. So, Sonny Michel still dealing with that knee, but I would be surprised if he didn't play, especially since they only have 2 running backs on the team now.
Yeah.
Eric Rowe can take his groin injury and keep it forever. Danny Shelton's got an elbow injury, not really that important, and John Simon has a shoulder injury, not really that important either. Kansas City Chiefs already have safety Eric Murray's out, and wide receiver DeAnthony Thomas is also out. Safety Eric Berry is doubtful because he didn't play in practice, and that is a problem.
Yeah, he's their best safety, right?
Yep. And then one of their best pass rushers, Justin Houston, has a hamstring and he didn't participate in practice, not likely to play. Those are 2 really good players that will likely not play. To know
How do you say his name?
I didn't pronounce his name. He's a linebacker. He's got an ankle injury. But the big thing is Eric Berry and Justin Houston for the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, it's really big. So, looking at this game, the Patriots do not lose to first-year starters at home.
Pretty much
really ever. The only 2 I think have done so.
Not since 2001 they haven't. At home.
At home they haven't. Away they have a couple times. I think to Mark Sanchez, oddly enough.
But not at home.
Away
Yeah.
he did. And Brock Osweiler did, which is really bizarre to think of now.
I know, right?
But a lot of teams struggle in that stadium because of the elevation. It's hard to adapt to that. So anyway, what I think the Cats are crazy. What I think the Patriots will do in this game is the Chiefs defensively are not good at all. Their pass rush is actually okay. I wouldn't say it's amazing. They do have 15 sacks, which is very good. But they're not. It's not like they're not like a team that's built around their pass rush, like a Jacksonville Jaguars.
Right.
So I don't think they're going to get into hit Brady. Plus, with Justin Houston out, that's going to slow it down too.
Yeah.
So, unless by some miracle he plays, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
So I think Brady's going to have all day to throw if he does throw. But I think they're going to run the ball a lot. The Chiefs are very mediocre against the run, and they are terrible against the pass. I think they're the worst pass defense in the NFL. They're certainly
Even with Eric Berry, they're really bad?
Eric Berry's been hurt.
Oh, he hasn't played at all?
He's played some, but I don't know when he got that injury, but he's been banged up. But yeah, they don't have good corners.
Oh yeah, because they both got traded.
They lost their corners. So Eric Berry is good, but he's just a safety. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
Right.
You still need a good, solid corner.
Yeah, that's right, because Marcus Peters went to the Rams, and I don't know where the other guy went. So they're both gone. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're both gone. So they don't have a shutdown corner anymore. So they're going to have a seriously hard time covering Edelman, Gordon, and Gronkowski.
Hogan, all the receivers.
As well.
We'll see.
Especially Edelman. I don't think they have anyone that can cover a slot receiver that talented or that agile with those cuts. And I don't know what they're going to do with Gronkowski.
Yeah, who knows?
Because the Chiefs they just don't, even if they double cover him, their secondary is really bad.
The biggest challenge will be to keep the Chiefs' offense at bay.
And I think they're gonna do that by running Sonny Michel 30, 40 times in this game.
They'll just chew the clock.
That's what I think they're gonna do.
That's what teams do. The Patriots, because they
That's
don't
what
want
they used to do.
they
Yeah.
don't want
They
to.
still do it.
They don't want Tom. You just cut me off like 3 times. They don't want
Okay.
Tom on the field, so they just run and chew the clock up, and that's how they.
Yeah, I know.
Win.
Teams did it to Peyton Manning all the time. They do it to Aaron Rodgers. They do it to all the best quarterbacks. But the other thing is that I think Belichick will implement a lot of disguised defenses. I think you'll see a lot of movement, a lot of what looks like signaling, like all this stuff, but it's going to be nothing. The Patriots have this habit of just spewing out nonsense against young quarterbacks that mean nothing. They'll do a lot of basic defenses, but they look really complicated, and they're moving around. Looks like they're going to press, and all of a sudden they don't press. So that's the kind of things they're going to do. And they tortured Peyton Manning that way for years until he finally figured it out. So as long as they're capable of doing that, because you got to have the personnel that can actually
Fake stuff.
react like that,
Yeah.
they will do some of that. So if they can get Mahomes to make a couple of mistakes, they can win the game.
Yeah.
But Mahomes has looked very, very good. They did just torch Jacksonville. But Jacksonville, Kansas State's defense looked good last week, but it's Jacksonville. And like I said, Jacksonville is not good offensively. They've got to be the most inconsistent offensive team I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, they range from okay to atrocious.
Yeah.
And they were atrocious last week. Sometimes they have a weird fluky game against New England where they looked competent. It's very strange.
Yeah.
So it's also tough because the Chiefs, they always start like this. They always start on fire. They always win like 6-7 games.
And then they collapse.
And then they collapse. I mean, they went 9-0 a few years ago and somehow ended 11-5. I don't know if this is an Andy Reid thing or what, but I don't know. I mean, until the Chiefs have like a 13-3, 14-2 season, I have a hard time buying that the Chiefs are some amazing team.
Yeah.
But they are playing very well right now. I guess I'll just predict a score. I think New England will win the game 35-27, I think. I'm just making that up, but I think the Patriots, with the experience advantage, will be able to slow Mahomes just enough to win the game.
It might come down to the last draw.
Plus, it's at home, so it might come down to the last drive. Whoever scores last, I don't know. Whatever. We'll see what happens. We'll recap it after the game. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care.